Sea creature skeletons. Sea creatures have different kinds of skeletons. Some, such as fish, have endoskeletons with ribs and spines. Others, such as crabs, have hard exoskeletons. Sea creature endoskeletons. Most kinds of fish have endoskeletons made of bone. The skeleton of a fish is simple, with a skull, a spine, and ribs. The fish's sleek shape helps it move quickly through the water. Muscles pull on each side of the spine, bending the fish's body and tail from side to side. Pushing it forward, fin bones help the fish balance, steer, and move along. The skeleton of a carp is fairly simple, yet it has many bones. Some kinds of fish, such as sharks and rays, have skeletons made of cartilage instead of bone. Cartilage is a strong, flexible tissue. Part of your nose is supported by cartilage. The great white shark's spine is made of cartilage. It stretches from the tip of its tail to the base of its skull. Each fin has rods of firm but flexible cartilage, which helps it keep its shape. The fins help a shark dive through the water and change direction quickly. They also keep a shark from rolling over. Some rays, like the blue spotted ray, are poisonous. Other rays are gentle creatures. Rays look like they are flying when they flap their wide fins to swim. Both the shark's upper and lower jaws move forward to grab its prey. Sea creature exoskeletons. Sea creatures with exoskeletons often move differently from those with endoskeletons. A starfish, for example, has an exoskeleton that is not very flexible. It can move because it has tiny tube feet underneath its arms. These feet have suction cups that slowly pull the starfish along. The sea urchin's shell is covered with stiff spines. This exoskeleton helps defend the sea urchin against creatures that might want to eat it or step on it. Like the starfish, the sea urchin moves on tiny tube feet. Its spines also help. At the base of each spine is a ball and socket joint. This allows the spines to move in all directions. A sea urchin may look like a furry ball, but it is not. The spines on its shell are not like a backbone, but are sharp and pointed. Stepping on a sea urchin's exoskeleton can be very painful. Crabs, lobsters, and shrimps are crustaceans. Their hard exoskeleton covers their legs and bodies. As crustaceans grow, they must molt or shed their exoskeleton. They grow new exoskeletons to fit their growing bodies. Crustaceans have legs and arms, called limbs. They use most of these limbs to move about. Some crustaceans have pincers, or grabbing claws, that they use to defend themselves. Joints connect their limbs and body parts, which makes them flexible. That is why most crustaceans can move easily. Did you know by the time a lobster lives to old age, it can shed its old exoskeleton and grow a new one more than 25 times? A scallops exoskeleton is made up of two half shells that are shaped like fans. These two protective half shells are held together by a hinge. The hinge is opened and closed by one large muscle. Most of the time, a scallop lies on the ocean floor. To move, it opens and closes its shell quickly. This forces water out of the shell near the hinge and drives the scallop forward. Did you know some animals, such as jellyfish, don't have skeletons? The water supports their soft bodies, including their organs.